Mars, Samantha Hill. First form, winter 2013.
Is there any known life on Mars? Mars has an atmosphere, but it is different than Earth's. Our atmosphere is made of oxygen, which we breathe. There is a possibility that there is life on Mars, but it is not for sure. In the 19th century, there has been bits of evidence that there is life on Mars. Has there been any explorations of Mars? Mars is one of the most explored planets in the solar system. From orbiting satellites and landing probes to moving robot rovers, there are many ways that we've explored Mars. Since the beginning of the use of the telescope in the 16th century, people have been in love with Mars, but at the same time afraid of Mars. They thought through what they saw with the telescope that ancient astronauts could see what might have been to be season changes in water channels. These things led people to believe in that there was probably life on Mars, maybe even more advanced intelligent life. Did you know that this is the biggest mountain in the solar system? And did you know it's also on Mars? People sometimes think that there are no mountains in the solar system, but there really are. And there's also volcanoes. How was Mars formed? Mars was formed as a small object in the solar system. It began to clump up together. This took about 100,000 years. That's a long time. Mars grew and the force of gravity pulled in more objects of the planet. Gases were released as the planet cooled, and that created the atmosphere. Mars started to get hit by meteorites. Some of them created huge craters. This also happened to Earth and the Moon at about the same time. In the inner part of Mars was very hot, and it caused volcanoes to develop and erupt. When the planet finally cooled, the atmosphere became thinner. Here are some facts about Mars. The planet Mars is often called the red planet. It is fourth closest to the sun in our solar system. It's called the red planet because of its amount of iron oxide on its surface makes it look reddish. Mars is compared to the planet Earth, but it has a lesser density. It has approximately 15% of volume of the Earth and a mass of 11% of it. The planet Mars is popular for having the Ompulus Mons in its planet, which is the highest mountain within our solar system. Isn't that crazy? It also has the valleys and mountains that can be considered as the largest canyons. There's a lot of things on Mars that are really cool, but there's more to it. Mars is similar to the planet Earth when it comes to its appearance. It has in its atmosphere clouds and a polar ice caps, just like Earth. Like our planet, it also has weather constellations that are based on season patterns. It also has canyons, volcanoes, and many other features are easy to recognize when comparing to the Earth. Mars orbits lies in between the astrobelt and the Earth's orbit. Mars features are pink or red hue when it
yellowish or orange. Believe it or not, it has been said that the colors of Mars is actually closer to butterscotch, and its redness is just a result of dust from the atmosphere. So, you may have learned a lot, you may have learned a little, but let's just say, this is Mars, and let's go on to a little fact.